The following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, this is the TFfangeek coming to you with a quick video, and I managed to find a surprise today. So I stopped by my local Target store, and no, I didn't pick this thing up. I already picked this thing up over a week ago when I got the Target Optimus Prime figure. I just wanted to show you that this is what I'm using in the thumbnail of the video, just in case you guys were curious. But when I went to my local Target store today, I was expecting to find absolutely nothing, since my local Target store has been void of most Transformers action figures the past few weeks. And today, when they finally got the Transformers Legacy, the Deluxe class figures back in stock, they didn't even have figures from Waves 1 or 2 of Legacy United. They instead had figures from Wave 3 of Legacy Evolution. So the Target store where I live is a dumping ground for the Transformers figures that didn't sell last year. And for those of you who have experience not just with Target but with Walmart stores, where the stores are dumping grounds for the figures that were previously released, you know it's next to impossible that some of the figures that you're looking for might not show up there. But after seeing that the deluxe figures were all ones that had been released the previous year, I then looked down at the Voyager class Transformers figures, and I found one final copy of one of the Transformers figures that I have been looking for. So without further delay, everyone, I present to you Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Vector Prime. So yes, I finally managed to get a hold of Vector Prime. I got the two deluxe figures of Cyburn and Nucleus, who's the latest Infernac Universe Rock Lord, or to be released. And depending on how you look at it, Wave 3 of Legacy United, which Vector Prime is the solitary new Voyager class figure from Wave 3 of Legacy United. Legacy United is the smallest wave of the Legacy United line because, depending on how you look at it, there are a total of only 6 Transformers action figures released in this wave. You've got 3 deluxe class figures of Cyburn, Nucleus, and Cybertron Hotshot. Vector Prime is the only Voyager class figure, and then the last 2 figures that, depending on how you look at it, they're either a part of Wave 3 or they're not, but the last 2 figures that have been released around the same time that Wave 3 of Legacy United has been released are Commander class Magmatron, who came out last month during the month of June, and the final figure from Wave 3 of Legacy United is Titan class Tidal Wave, which, despite being released internationally in a handful of places, Tidal Wave hasn't been available for purchase in the United States yet. I think he has, although now that I just said that, I just remembered, I believe Tidal Wave is available on cmdstore.com, or at least he was last week. I don't know if he's still in stock yet at this time, but Amazon has Tidal Wave street dated for sometime in August. He was originally going to be released during the current month of July, but he got pushed back by a month's time. And oddly enough, on Amazon.com, the same thing has happened with Cybertron Hotshot, which is why I don't have that figure yet, even though he's a deluxe released in the same wave as Cyburn and Nucleus. Cybertron Hotshot has been delayed by Amazon until next month in August. Whether or not that will change is uncertain, but I am just really thrilled that I was able to find Vector Prime at my local Target store. For those of you wondering which Voyager class figure is Vector Prime packaged with, he is packaged with the Voyager class Transformers Legacy United Cybertron Starscream. So if you missed out on the Cybertron version of Starscream when he was released in Wave 2 along with Silverbolt, that's whose box I'm pointing to up there behind me, you have a second chance of getting the Cybertron version of Hotshot along with your first chance of getting Cybertron Vector Prime. So, somewhat ironically, the 2 Voyager class figures released in Wave 3 of the Legacy United line are characters that hail from the Transformers Cybertron cartoon. So, I find that very amusing that the third and final chapter of the Unicron trilogy, Transformers Cybertron, 2 characters that appeared on that show are the ones that make up Wave 3 of Legacy United. Vector Prime I am himself focusing on him for just a brief moment. He is a retool of the Legacy. Yeah, I can't remember if he was released in Year 1 or Evolution, but he's a retool of the Voyager class G-Axis figure. And I've seen reviews of Cybertron Vector Prime on YouTube where collectors have opposite opinions on him. Some think that he's not the best figure and he might be one of the worst ever. Some have said that he's really fantastic and that he's better than the original Cybertron Vector Prime. Most reviews I've seen have said that he's kind of in the middle. Vector Prime's like a mediocre level Transformers action figure. He's not one that isn't one that will end up shelf warming, but he's not one that is going to become extremely rare and hard to find since everyone wants to have a copy of him. But for now, as of this video's recording, it's halfway through the month of July of 2024, and Cybertron Vector Prime has recently started to appear on the shelves of Target stores. He's not available on Target's website yet. However, because he's packed in an assorted case with Cybertron Starscream, who has already been in Target's system for a couple of months since he was released in Wave 2 a couple of months ago. Along with Legacy United Silverbolt. You hopefully shouldn't have any problem with Vector Prime being rung up at the register. I didn't have any problem checking out with Vector Prime. He came up in the system as being a Voyager class size Transformers figure, and so I think it's because he is being sold in an assorted case with a previously released Transformers figure that people aren't having any troubles with Cybertron Vector Prime coming out yet. Since he hasn't appeared on Target's website, he's not street dated yet either, so you should hopefully not have any trouble if you find Vector Prime checking out at him because he's packaged with Cybertron Starscream. So thank you guys all so much. The video went on a lot longer than I wanted to, but yeah, I'm really thrilled to have Vector Prime in my collection. Despite the negative feedback and negative comments in reviews I've seen of him, and of people who've managed to get a hold of Vector Prime, I'm here. The G-Axis mold is one of my favorite molds from the Legacy line, and Vector Prime is one of my all-time top favorite characters from Transformers Cybertron. I've always enjoyed Vector Prime as a Transformers character. I still have his original Cybertron action figure, and I'm actually staring up at it on the shelf that I have it on right now. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of other Unicron Trilogy figures standing in front of Vector Prime, so I'm not certain if I'm going to be able to do a size comparison of the new Legacy United figure with the original 2005 Voyager class Cybertron Vector Prime figure, but considering the fact that all the gimmicks on the Cybertron figure, such as electronic lights and sounds, the Cyber Key gimmick, they've all been removed. Here. Granted, Vector Prime does come with his Cyber Key, but it's just a how could you describe it? It's just a ornamental accessory piece. It doesn't actually interact. I have to activate any features, so if I do any size comparisons with Vector Prime when I eventually get onto reviewing him, I will definitely do a size comparison with the figure that he's retooled from, which is G-Axis. But yeah, for now, I'm just really excited that I was able to get Vector Prime at my local Target store of all places. My local Target store, while I've gotten a decent amount of Transformers figures from it ever since it opened up back in 2018, and a majority of the Transformers figures I've added to my collection have come from either Amazon or eBay over the last few years, so Target's been a 50-50 chance, hit or miss, of actually finding the Transformers action figures I'm looking for. Typically, they're about 2 to 3 months behind in having the latest and most recently released Transformers action figures compared to Target stores in other places in the U.S. and especially compared to Amazon and eBay. But enough babbling. So thank you once again to all my subscribers for your continued support. I've got more reviews coming. I finally got around to reviewing Legacy Toxitron. I'm back there. Please check out that review. And until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.